My WNBA Player of the Week, surprise, surprise, Indiana Fever rookie sensation, Caitlyn Clark. There's nothing really to say. In that game, Clark scored her 103-point shot this season, and just the sixth woman to do so and first in her rookie season. Caitlyn Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season.
What if I told you one rookie completely redefined the WNBA in just her first season? Caitlyn Clark didn't just meet expectations, she shattered them by breaking an unbelievable 62 records. From jaw-dropping 30-point games to rewriting the record books for assists, find out how this rising star transformed the Indiana Fever and forced the entire league to rethink their strategies. How did she do it all in just one season? You'll want to see this. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Coming out of college, Caitlyn Clark wasn't just another talented prospect. She was the prospect. By the time the WNBA draft rolled around, the hype was at an all-time high. Fans were treating her like a franchise savior before she even stepped onto a professional court. She wasn't just known for her jaw-dropping highlights at Iowa, she became a name that even casual basketball fans recognized.
Any kind of critique of Caitlyn Clark, because that gives fodder to those who believe she's being hated on and ostracized to some degree. To be as accomplished as she is, to be the Hall of Famer that she is. In that game, Clark scored her 103-point shot this season, and just the sixth woman to do so and first in her rookie season.
The talking heads couldn't get enough, calling her a generational talent and predicting immediate stardom. But hype is a double-edged sword, and when she was drafted to the Indiana Fever, all eyes were locked on her every move. Of course, with that spotlight came pressure. Teams wasted no time testing her. From day one, defenders were hounding her. Imagine starting your WNBA career with experienced veterans throwing every trick in the book at you. Double teams, constant, physicality, on another level. A step slower, and she wouldn't just miss shots, she'd get swallowed up entirely. And there were moments where the adjustment was real. In one of her earliest games, Clark had a rough night against Seattle. She was 2 for 13 from 3, and even her passes seemed rushed under the pressure. Critics started whispering, had her college dominance created unfair expectations? But what separates Clark is her mind, the way she reads the game and finds solutions mid-stride. That rough stretch didn't last long. A week later, under the bright lights against New York, it clicked. She dropped a signature performance, 33 points, 8 assists, and 5 deep threes from distances that almost felt reckless. But they weren't. Defenders swarmed, and she punished them by draining impossible shots or threading the needle to open teammates. It was the type of game that silenced the doubts, at least for a moment. Her early struggles became fuel. Each setback pushed her to learn faster, respond smarter, and most importantly, trust her instincts. What started as survival quickly became dominance, and this was just the warm-up. The real story started when Clark took all that fire and turned her team into something entirely new.
You know basketball better than me. You know basketball than any of the pundits. You know basketball better than most of the men that play basketball. My WNBA Player of the Week, surprise, surprise, Indiana Fever rookie sensation, Caitlyn Clark. There's nothing really to say. I cold open, but I'm going to mention it now, and that's Caitlyn Clark herself of the WNBA. Let's get to the WNBA. Reality is, it didn't happen to this level until Caitlyn Clark showed up.
Before Caitlyn Clark joined the Indiana Fever, the team was a work in progress. They had pieces like Aaliyah Boston and glimpses of potential, but consistency felt out of reach. For years, they were a franchise trying to climb out of a rebuild, stuck in a cycle of almosts and maybes. Enter Clark, and suddenly, things started to move. Her arrival didn't make life any easier. for her or the team. In fact, she became a magnet for defenses. Opponents figured if they could shut her down, they could derail the entire offense. Double teams? Constant. Box and ones? Frequent. Teams practically dared her teammates to beat them while throwing every defensive wrinkle imaginable at Clark. It was a chess match, and she was the centerpiece they had to contain. But Clark quickly proved she wasn't just about her own numbers. Her scoring grabbed attention, sure, but it was her passing that changed the Fever completely. From the very beginning, she clicked with Boston in the post. Imagine a defender charging at Clark 35 feet from the basket. In a flash, she threads a behind-the-back pass to Boston, who's already cutting for an easy layup. No-look passes became her specialty, especially finding Kelsey Mitchell in the corner for wide-open threes. Clark gave her teammates room to breathe and opportunities to score. And let's talk about the records. Clark hit 100 assists faster than nearly anyone before her, just 12 games into her rookie season. By the time she reached 200 assists in 26 games, she'd tied another WNBA speed milestone. Her ability to distribute wasn't just efficient, it was unstoppable. It's no wonder Kelsey Mitchell thrived, or that Boston became part of one of the best scoring duos in the league. Everyone became better simply by playing next to her. Her three-point range forced defenses to pick their poison. Guard her at half court, and the lane was wide open. Give her space, she'd pull up and bury it. Then there was the game where she stunned the league, contributing to 66 total points with her scoring and assists. It wasn't just the record, it was the way she made her team unstoppable.
But despite the attendance and viewership records, there seems to be some haterade in the league. All the speculation that there's folks hating on Caitlyn Clark. That's all she did. Clark and the Fever currently lead the WNBA in average game attendance and per-game TV viewership. Caitlyn Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season.
Caitlyn Clark's rookie season didn't just break records, it redefined what's possible for a first-year player. With 337 assists in a single season, surpassing Alyssa Thomas's record of 316, Clark's playmaking became the foundation of the Fever's offense. She wasn't just a scorer. Her ability to elevate her teammates made her a dual-threat nightmare for defenses. And she didn't stop there. She became the first rookie in WNBA history with multiple games of 20 points and 10 assists, proving her dominance on every level. This is just the beginning of her story, and there's no telling what she'll conquer next.